my channel. My name is Scrapqueen and today I am going to start a new project and it's going to be fun because I never used these papers, Mother Goose from Graphic 45, and it's a challenge for me because I am normally not in that bright colors, so I am totally going to be out of the box, out of control and go with the flow. Someone asked me to do something with these papers and let me first show you what I got. So I got the Mother Goose and this is the front sheet and I do not have the complete pack. So I'm just going to use what I have. Okay, so this is the front cover and this is the back, and these are actually pretty fun papers. The green one, the very busy one with Humpty Dumpty, and then we have this papers. So nice, bedtime stories, and the back is wet with dots. I absolutely love this paper. If this was not into it, then I think I would pass this, because, but yeah, you know me, I love black and white, so that's awesome with these bright colors. And the back is nice black with twinkle little star. Then we have another busy sheet, but I think this sheet is perfect to cut out all these little images. I do not know that for sure, but I think I will. These are absolutely easy to cut out all, so I think I will do that. And then the back we have that one, and then we have this wet one, and I really like the vintage colors. I do not like these flowers, but that's totally a personal touch. Then these amazing tags and cards, and I absolutely love this black and white everywhere, that it's coming back. That's easy, the papers, yeah, something like that. And the back are green. Then we have another wet one and another green one, and I do have a black one. And on the back we have these strips, then another card sheet, and the back, oh, so you don't have to glue them down, you can use the front and back. Then we have this yellow, and the back is this bluish with the flower, and again my favorite one, the black and white. Okay, so what I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 papers. 12 by 12. So let's see what I can make with 13 papers. And I have to say, I do have something that goes along with it. I do not know if I'm gonna use it, but I just in case if I need to quiet down the papers, then I have some elements with it, some black and white. So yeah, I do not know if I'm going to use it. That's totally an option. I found these and I thought, well, perhaps it fits perfectly, but I do not know, because yeah, this is white and this is cream color, so it's tricky, but who knows? Who knows? Alright, so let's get started and let's think of a size, which album we are going to make. Okay, it's going to be a fun one. Yeah, fun time. Okay, what I normally like to begin with are the pages. Especially when I do not have, when I want to use all of these, of course. Then I don't start with the cover. I will start with the pages and continuing as much as I can. And then afterwards, when I'm done with the pages, I decide which size the album, the cover is going to be, and how thick the spine is going to be. That is what I normally like how to work. That is how I, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so let's get started. And I do like to add 1 or 2 envelopes. I don't know, but I always like to add some fun elements. And yeah, and this one or a square one, I don't know, but I do like that. So let's just play. Let's play. Okay, so what size do you think we're going to need? I think I'm gonna save this. Perhaps I'm gonna need this for the front or back. So I will leave this aside. I will save that for later. Alright, then I am gonna use these tags, of course. I'm gonna use these tags. These I'm gonna cut out and these I'm gonna cut out. So that is not what I'm gonna use. And I do like to cut out these images. I absolutely love this page. So yeah, I'm gonna cut out these images. And or shall I do that when yeah, I think that is better. I wait and then I see which picture fits with a nice page. Okay, so I will leave that too behind me. So yeah, then is this what we have left. And then I'm just going to see how it's all going to be filled up. Cool. Yeah, these I'm definitely going to use for strips. Well, not all, but I'm gonna cut a few strips already with these ones. Okay, so cool. Let's start. Okay, let's see. What kind of options do we have? Well, you know, I always like to work with my A4 pages, and my A4 pages are 21 by 29.5 centimeters, and that is in inches 8/1/4 by 11/5 of an 1/8 inch. And I always have this little note right here. So that is always my base. That's what I use because I live in Europe and I live in Holland. So that is the base I use. Alright, so let's see. We can make a tunnel out of one page. Let's see how that looks like. Let's make a tunnel. Just fold this double. Let's make it an easy album, easy going, not too difficult, not too much measurements. Scrapqueen way, I hate measurements. And yeah, let's wake up my glitter glue. Yep, it's awake. Wakey, wakey. And let's close this page. So we have a tunnel. Okay, so that could be a nice base. So let's make a landscape album. I did that a long time ago. I always like a portrait shape, but yeah, I think this one, especially with all these nice tags, but we do have these already up. So we'll see, but I'm definitely going to make a few of the landscape pages. So yeah, let's just start. Okay. I'm gonna start with the first one. Like I said, I am going to try to make it as easy possible, but with fun. I always like having fun on pages. So go with the flow and join me. Alright, stay tuned. First, I like to add an extra page on here. So I'm gonna measure the first one, and it's going to be just a millimeter smaller than the base tunnel. Oh my goodness, that starts already good. Now I'm gonna make a flippity flop. Now let's make a fun album, but still it needs to be practical, because of course we want to add pictures in it. So if I add this in here, in that opening, then we created another flap. That's what I'm going to do. You can add this also on top if you like. What shall we do? We can do that. Why in that tunnel? It could be in that tunnel if you like, but you also can add it on top. It's actually totally up to you. It won't get in the way, I think, for the tag that's come in here. But let's build it up. I'm gonna add this on top. Okay, let's build this nicely all the way at the edge, being straight. There we go. Just a simple page to the right. Okay, and then we can make a nice picture frame in here, and we can do a nice thing on top here. Cool. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Now, what else can we do? Do you want a closure? I don't know. You don't have to always. You also can make a nice little belly band, but that I don't think I like. And you don't have to always have a closure. Oh, I don't think so. But anyway, I think for the first one is already, yeah, it's easy, but we can make a nice pocket on the front. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna make a pocket at the bottom right here. Now I always like to use some leftover scraps. See, that fits perfectly. You don't have to use special expensive papers, but just use what you have. Now I am gonna measure this one, and I like to be just a slightly smaller than that page we just did. Okay, let's make another fold line. And now I'm gonna cut this piece shorter. Sorry for the noise. Okay, here we go. That's easy. That is absolutely so easy. Let's make a nice pocket on top. Nothing fancy, just simple. Keep it simple, and then the rest do his job. Starting at the bottom right here, and of course I forgot to glue the bottom, but you always can do that later. I know the art glitter glue is amazing and it dries so fast that I like to add this first. And now I can add a nice little piece at the bottom right here. No stressing. Just do it later. Okay, that's that. A nice simple pocket. And you open this up. Here you can add a nice photo frame and some nice decoration. And then inside here, that's a perfect opportunity to add another booklet in there. I will do that later when this is in the album, but I'm gonna do that in a later stage. So yeah, the first we already can put some nice decoration on. Yay! At least, yeah, I want to keep this plain for nice photos, so people can add and yeah, keep it easy. I really like to make an easygoing little album, but still cute. Alright. Okay, so let's do some decoration first before I go to the other page, the other side. So let's see. I want to make. Let's see, which color combination do we like? Let's keep first easy tones. These are the easy tones. I will keep this away for just a minute because I do not want to use it right away. So the easy tones are these, and these are the blue ones. Well, actually this is fitting nicely, and here we have nice strips. Ooh, I like strips, you know that. Okay, so for the first one I'm gonna cut a strip out of this one. So that is wet. Okay, let's use first this one. And this will be perfectly with this. And then for the bottom, I think yellow will fit nice. Or some wet. Wet we do have a few. So I'm gonna start with wet. And then the background I will leave that. Just a sec. Okay. Let's start with these colors. Nice. Okay. What I do like for the background, I'm just put this in here so I see better. Yeah. Black on black is nice, but you don't see it that perfectly. Alright, I'm just going to start with this piece right here. And I use my Distress tool, my vintage photo. You could use black too, but I use a vintage photo. Now I'm just starting with the strip glue on. That's the base. The base. Then of course I go to the bottom. Obviously. Let's cut. Or is it too wet? What other colors? The other colors are blue. Now I'm gonna stick with my first dot, and that is this one. So I'm going to cut this off. There we go. course the same size as that piece. Okay, here we go. And then we glue it on. I do like a little black edge, so I need to cut this down just a little tiny bit. Yeah, I could use my cutter, but I do like a little edge, and I want to be sure that I am not messing this up. Now this is tricky because you know me, I do mess this up a lot. Okay. Why I did not use the blue one, I don't know. Yes, this is better. I do like a little black edge in between. Okay, now I do like to use 2 glues just because it can. For bigger options. Alright, here we go. And this one wiggles more. It can be wiggled a little bit more. Okay, yes, perfect. Okay, now the first start is there, and that is always the tricky part for me. I always have cold feet when I start a new project, and then when the first cut is going on, then it will go on and on and on. That's, yeah, I don't know, that's me. Alright, so what shall we use for the background? Now I told you I want to keep it easy going, and yeah, we can use this yellow one. This yellow one is making it nice and simple. Yeah, I like this yellow one. Okay, now you don't have to go all the way down, so I'm just going to cut this down like here. And then again, I'm gonna cut the same size as the pocket because this piece needs to fit in that pocket. Now let's fit if I cut it perfectly. Yes, I did. And now we can smooth the edges and glue it down. And then we just slide this in the pocket nicely over that hinge, and then we move it up to the place we want it with a nice black edge. Yep, here we are. Okay, cool. See how easy that is. Just a simple pocket where we can add a nice tag. Let's say, well, these are all up. Let's say this is the first page, so the first page I think will be good for a baby picture. So yeah, we can add something like this in here, a rockabye baby. You can write something down. You don't have to do anything about this tag. It's just, I just smooch the edges all the way around, and then it's so easy. Now you can mix, you can create a nice image on here if you like, and that is where I do like this sheet. Now I will save that for later. I'm first going to do the pages with all the measurements, and then when it's all done, then I am going to see where there is some images needed. Alright, so that is what I am for now. So I'm just going to turn this over And I definitely want here a nice photo frame. So I'm gonna use my strips. And I'm going to glue, and you also can use the back, see? The words you also can use. But for now I'm gonna use this. The black and white. I absolutely love that. So it's a nice frame for adding a picture on. You know I love that, and that's the meaning of making an album, isn't it? I just love using, ooh, that is a shame, that does not fit. But that's the meaning of making an album. I always think that. Putting some photos in, your everything what you want to write in, or even save things in it like receipts or letters or postcards. And that is, I always want to make an album a bit thicker so we have that place, but gosh, sometimes it's just going on and on and on, and then an album is really too thick already, so you can't add something else in it. And that is what I have to keep in mind, Diane. Keep in mind that you will have that space left. That is why I like to start first with the pages and then the spine. Now I can keep this plain, but I don't like that. I like to add a photo mat. And for this paper, I do not like using perfectly white papers. So I choose for a cream color one. That gives it just a little vintage look. I don't know. I'm going to show you the difference. This is white and this is cream color. I think the cream color matches better with these stripes, but if you don't have that, then no worries, white is perfect. Yeah, fits. Now same here with this page, you can make this page more interest. Now it's just a plain photo frame page, but at the end, if we have some little pieces left, like something like this or something, and you cut this out as a banner or something like that, it will add some more, but I like to do that for the very last. So this is just the base, and then when the album is ready, we go back in and decorate. Alright, so but for now I like this. This is cute. Now what we are going to do on here. You know I like photo frames. But we also have these little pieces right here, and we have a extra piece right here. This will be nice for a little pocket, and we have this left. Can we do something with this, because this is the perfect, they all have the same size, so why not use this? Or is that borrowing? Yeah, that's borrowing. We can use this in a later stage. I will keep these together. This is borrowing. I'm not going to use the same papers. Just, I love using these clips. That keeps it all together. So I am not going to lose that. I'm gonna use something else, but I do like this color combination, that red and yellow. So that is what I like to come back in here. Let me think for just a second what I like in here. I do like having a photo frame, but then 2 small ones, I think. And then something that's been seeing right here. Yeah, let me think for just a second. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use this for the background. So first thing I'm gonna cut this is at 4 inches. I think 4 inches is wide enough. So first I'm gonna cut this at the white spots. I like to use my white pencil with dark papers, otherwise I don't see it. This down. Never throw anything away, so always use it. Now, what I first like to do is, I do like having a closure. And this is a tiny little spot, and I do have these little photo closure things. I have no clue how they are be called, but you just have to make sure that this round shape is not in the way on the end of this page. So I'll use my picker to see if it isn't, and it isn't, so this fits perfectly. So I'm going to make that little dot right here. That is how I measure. I'm going to add this here. Now this page is pretty flat, so you don't have to add anything underneath, I think. But if you are not sure, you always can add a little tiny piece of paper if you like that. I don't think it's needed, but if you are not sure, then let's fold this double. It has to be smaller, of course, than the round shape. Okay, so if you are having a little thicker page, then just add something beneath under, just a little piece of paper that makes it a little higher, so it slides a little bit better. Alright, close it up. Yep, that's it. It still moves perfectly, it's not too tight. Let's check it out before I glue it down. See, now it's a nice closure. Okay, that's cool. Yes, now I can, yes I will, I can add this on here. And then you see me already having that strip from that flower page, and that is because I want to add some fun. I could have done this later. That was way easier, but yeah, I'm just totally forgetting that. It's easier when you do this when this page is not on your paper just yet, but it's doable like this too. Now make some marks and cut in the right spot where you're having your marks. Okay, smooch it down. And now I'm just going to add some glue on the edges, not completely. Hello, wakey wakey. Oh yeah, here it goes, just a little on the edges. And then you just apply this on the right spots. Here we go. That's the first one. Now you can choose another one, another, say it, another, yeah, another, yeah, what do I say? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible, I know. Oh, I can use this one too, no. Another piece of design color, yes, that is the word I wanted to say. Good Lord, forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. I am going to use this piece on there, on this side. Just making some marks where you want to cut it. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, difficult to see, I know. Here we go. And now, again, I'm gonna apply some little glue on the edges. Okay. That's cool. And that gives us a little tuck spots. Yay. See? I'm gonna add one more. Just because it can. Okay. I'm gonna add one more. Let's cut right here and there and here and okay. Let's cut it out. And again, only the ends. Here we go. On the right spots. There we go. Now make sure your glue is attaching good. Oops. Yes. Okay. Well, you can save these, perhaps for making nice corners. Who knows? You never know with me. So yeah, it's a little crazy tuck spot. I know. You can even put this on here. You can use this one. You can use anyone. That's just cool. Yep, I like it. Just a nice little tuck spot. Alright, and then here I'm gonna make two little frames. And that is easy, of course. Shall I add a nice strip in between? So my hand is itchy. don't know why, but it is. We can use a little piece like this, so it comes back. Now I'm gonna add that white. So first I'm gonna cut the complete shape if I make a full frame. Like this. But I don't want, because I like to add 2 photo frames. And I'm just going to cut this down a millimeter off. Cut one piece off, and now I have a nice 2 frame piece. And if it's not fitting like you like it, then just cut more off, but it's supposed to be, oh, I'm just going to add just a little tiny bit off. I don't want it to be too close. I'm just cutting a few pieces off. I don't want this to be too close to the edges. This is way better. Yes, it is. Yep. Just 2 photo frames. Easy going, and I do like to use first the glue that is not that quick dry. So I can wiggle a little if it's necessary. Here we go. And the next one. See, now I want to move this a little up. That is way better. Make it perfect, make it neat. Yay, cool. That is nice. I like it. Perhaps I need more, I don't know, but yes, that is cool. So a nice little tuck spot right here for a nice little image, and then a nice photo frame here, and then this closes down. Yeah, see how easy that is. Cool. So yeah, let's go to this side. Yay, stay tuned. Alright, so the back of this page, I want to play with this envelope, and I want to see this when I am done with it. So so the meaning is that I'm going to add this in the middle, but before I'm going to add this, I'm going to work on the back of this one too. So first of all, what I like to do is I'm going to shut this down. I don't like using this at this moment. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just grabbing some black paper, and I'm gonna make this a little smaller than the envelope is, and I'm gonna shut it down. Now I hear you thinking, why not making one out of just black paper? That is possible, but I like to show you that you can play a lot with just a simple envelope. So I am gonna shut this down like this. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do. So first I like to add some glue on the edges of this opening, so that is shut down, then all the way the edges. So this is shut down too. I'm just going to glue this down right here. Now I hear you thinking, but now the envelope has no use. Of course it is. I am not done yet. Now, the meaning is that this is the flap. This is going to be attached on here. Now, we can still use this envelope. Now, you can figure out what you want. We can make that opening right here. When it's open, you can pull out like that. I think that's too high. I don't like that. I like something from the side. I'm a right-handed person, so I like something to pull out right here. So you can pull out when it's open, and you can pull it out when it's closed. If you are opening it like this, then perhaps it's even falling out. So that is not what I like. Plus, if you are doing it here or there, you can even open it on both sides, then you can make a nice tab out of it, pulling it out. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open this. Okay, so let's do that, and let's see, let's make it a 1/2 inch on each side. Okay. So now I'm just going to open this up between those lines. I'm just going to cut this down. Let's say 2 millimeters. It can be done. Okay. And then when you are done, you're just going to slide this open with your knife a little in an angle. So it's a nice cut. There we go. See, now we have that nice opening right here. Okay, that is good. And the only thing I like to do is can it? Wait just a second. Well, this is shut, so it does not need it to be open. No, it's not. It does not need. No, this we keep it close. Just cut what you just cut out. Alright, so let's try something out. Let's say these are too small. These are too small. I do need some piece that is the same size. Yeah, I'm just going to cut a piece of black just to see how it goes. Let's see how wide is that opening. That opening is a small 4.5. So let's grab a piece of paper that is smaller than that 4.5. See, that fits nice. So if you are making a tag in here or a nice booklet, I think a booklet is nice. We have that space. So yeah, so then it's easy that it will go in and out. Yeah, there's nothing in the way. Should be nothing in the way. Yeah, cool. I like that. That is cool. Alright, so let's keep that in just to be sure. Yeah, cool. I like that. So now I am gonna add this, and I'm just going to see where this is in the middle, and then we're just going to glue this down. it won't go anywhere. I'm just going to eyeball if this is the middle, and when I'm focused, I think it is. Yeah, cool. Here we go. Let's see how easy that is. Man, it's so much fun. It is. Cool. Yep, I like that. Now you can, if you like, you can make here a little round piece. If you like, if you have that. If you have a punch or anything, something like that, then you can do that. I don't think it's needed, but yeah, you can. I don't think it's needed. Oh, cool. Alright, so yeah, decoration time. Nice part. Alright, so let's see. I want to start again with a pocket. I love pockets. Can't have enough pockets. And I'm gonna do that with Humpty Dumpty. So I'm just going to add this piece. I'm just cutting this first. Let's see, how deep do we want to have a pocket? Well, I think does not have that depth. 1.5. I think 1.5 is good. 1.5, and then at that mark. It is cool. Now I have to make sure that my little piece right here is also going with that same thing that I cut out. Yes, perfect. Okay. Now I am not going to make a full pocket, I'm just going to make a tuck spot. So before I put this down, I am going to add a nice strip. Of course, we do like the strips. And I'm just going to apply just a little piece only at the bottom, and I'm going to glue this down on here. You don't have to go too high, just a little, just a little. This is going to be the little tuck spot. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is the tuck spot. Now, what do we like under? I think green will fit perfectly. What do you think? Yes. Okay, so blah. This is the tuck spot, and maybe a little lower. We do not need the completely sheet, but this one we need. And then this whiteness. Alright, let's cut it down. Where is that mark? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Where is that mark? Here is a mark, and oh, that's a little one. Okay. That is pretty tiny. no one could see that. Okay, well, I am cutting and gluing pieces down. I want to tell you what's going on this weekend. Well, oh my gosh, how is that worked? I think it's called Carnival. No. Is that called Carnival? Fair? I'm gonna look it up. I will. I'm gonna look that up. In just a sec. Anyway, my kids are having a blast since Friday night. Each night they go out, stay up late, they drink alcohol, and they're having really a good time. Now we walked, and first I'm gonna look that up, wait just a second. Okay, the Dutch word is kermis, and in English it's fair or village fair. Or it's the same word, kermis, but yeah, I don't think that's... Oh, here it is, carnival. Oh, so I was a little close. Carnival, it says here. Fair, carnival. I think it's carnival. That's the best word for it. Anyway, that is what's going on right now at my hometown. And my kids loved it, of course. They have that age. They are not children anymore. So they go out. But I was getting there what I was trying to say. 30 years ago, I met my... I want to say husband, but that's not true. I'm not married. My partner 30 years ago, guys. I am 30 years having the same man. I wish that comes more often lately, but yeah, I hear people say that that is not common these days, but yeah, well, it happened to me. So anyway, we walked last Sunday on that carnival fair, and yeah, we had our memories about that. So yeah, that was super fun. Okay, that is just one jelly, just a little chit chat, nothing informative, but yeah, that is just what's going on in my mind this week. That I'm 30 years with the same man, and I'm proud of it. Yes, and I'm still loving him, and yeah, cool. But I'm not married. Nope. Okay, yes, this is looking nice. Nice tag in here when it's done. And when you flip this up again, I like to have that photo frame. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make that photo frame again with these. Yeah, I just love these. Can't get enough of these. I will keep coming back with these ones just because it can. But if you don't like these, then just skip it. But I like these. But you know that. Oh. Okay. Do I say okay too much? I am very, very sorry. It's just a nice stopping word. Stop word. Ta-dum-bum-bum. I was just thinking, shall we do something about that? Having a nice dinner. Could be. I don't know. We just did not plan anything, but that could be the case. Well, anyway, it's not today, but it's in a few days. But it was the same date on that fair. Yes, I met him on a fair. Oh, goody. Yes, I did. So yeah, this fair is always special to us. That's always another year passed by. And the years are going so darn fast. Yes, they are. The children are going way too fast. They grow up almost adults. And yeah, that is not what I like. Well, I do like that they grew up, but not so fast. But we all can feel the same way about that. It's going way too fast. And if they are growing up, then we have too. And we don't like that, do we? Nope. We don't like that because that means that we are getting old too. I'm not feeling old. Well, sometimes I do. My muscles are killing me sometimes, but yeah. Okay. My brain is still young. That is what I was trying to say. We all have our special luggage, I think. One have more than the other one, but I hope we all have the spirit, the positive spirit to continue what we love to do. Yes, I like this. This is cool. Yep. Now, let's see what I like to see come back. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not tired, but it was very early this morning. But let's see, what do I like to use? No, not this anymore. I think that I like this color because it's in this ribbon, in this bow from Humpty Dumpty. Yes, that is what I'm gonna do, and I like this piece right here to keep it down just a little. Oh, here it is. Here is that piece. So what can I do at the bottom here? Nice pocket. Do I want something more below here? Nope, I want to keep it simple. And this does not need a closure. It could be, but I don't think it's needed. I'm gonna first cut some strips. You know I like strips. Yes, I do. These are, what are these? 3/4 inch, I believe. Let's use these. Same size, so I can use this piece right here. Oh, there was anyway another fun thing that was going on this weekend. Oh yeah. Oh, my son hurt himself. Oh yeah, there was a stage and where he went on way too fast. So he falls off. So his front of his leg, below leg. Yeah, I'm sorry for my English. I'm very sorry, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm just trying to explain myself in my words, in my Scrapqueen words. But anyway, he woke me up the Saturday night at, I believe, 3:30. So he called, Mom, come see. But he is really afraid of spiders. So I thought, and he did that earlier, I told him, if it's a spider, I won't come out of my bed. But he said, no, Mom, it's not a spider. Please come. I hurt myself. Well, that woke me up. That woke me up. It did. And so so when I get up and looked at him, yeah, his entire leg were in soaked with blood, and his, I thought I'd just make, oh yeah, here it is. I just didn't see. So his how you call that? His pants are completely soaked with blood too. And well, at first I thought, oh my gosh, what happened? It looked terrible at the beginning, but when he took out his trousers, his pants, and he showed me, it was not that terrible. It was a big cut, a big shaved wound, and a big inside wound. It was, yeah, a little deep, but he was sweating and having pain, and he was told that he needs to get stitches, but yeah, that was totally not the issue. I told him, when you go to the first mat hospital, I think the nurses will take a laugh at you and say kiss on it and bye bye. But oh, the just how he reacts, that was totally so cute. So yeah, that's the guy who always scares me or frightens me when I am crafting. That's the guy. That's our Scrap King. Yeah. Sorry that I make a little fun of you, but that's that guy. It's the guy that's always making fun of me. Scares the hell out of me. Okay, so this is how it turns out. It's simple, but I like the color combinations. So we have a nice pocket at the front, which we are going to attach, of course, a nice tag. And then we flip this up. We have a nice photo mat, and of course we can add a nice photo right here too, but I will leave this plain. I can add, but like I told you in the beginning, a nice picture. I will cut these out, but not now. I will do that later. Alright, so yeah. And of course we're going to make a nice tag that fits in here too, with a nice tab. Cool. But I think I'm going to make a booklet. What do you think? I think the size is good, but perhaps a nice booklet. Shall we make that? Shall we make that together? So yeah, well, I think it's easier to wait just a second. I think it's easier that we do it like this. Or is this too small? It could be. It could be way too small. Oh gosh, I have to clean up my nose. Yeah, it's too small. Darn, sorry. Alright, I am gonna make a tag, a booklet that fits better. Okay, my booklet is 4.5 by 538, and I will not do anything with it just yet. Shall we first make the front? Yeah, why not actually? Why not? Let's make it. Let's do that. Let's make a nice booklet with a tab on. Okay. No, we're not going to use you, Humpty Dumpty. Let's see, what can we use? Did you remember that we used this one? And I was just trying, and this just fits. So why not use it? Why cut another piece of paper if this fits perfectly? Yay! The only thing we need to find is a nice piece that's suitable for the pull-outs. I keep looking at this. What's a nice pull-out? I was thinking if we are going to cut these out, then I think it's nice to use one of these. Let's say you can use this piece. Oh no, that's too large. This will just fit perfectly without cutting any tail out. So yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is what I'm gonna do. First I'm gonna see how I am gonna do the tag. You can use this, or you can, I think this is the easiest way. What do you think? Because if I do this, then I don't have to cover it up under the paper. Or do you like under it? Well, there's just two options. You can do it on top. And I think I like it on top. Yes, I do, I do, I do. Now, let me first put this on. This is the background. Let's go crazy. Okay, then we have this piece right here, and that fits too. Okay, and I don't want to make a pocket out of it. Nope, I just like this for decoration. And this comes nicely over this piece. Ta-da! See how easy that is. And then I'm just going to apply the middle. Now what I do like is some sturdiness. So I am going to grab a leftover piece and I'm going to cut one more. And you can use any size if you have a circle punch. I believe this one is, I'm going to show, but you even can use any punch you have. Now this is just for having it a little more secure, and I'm moving this a little up so I do have a little black edge. So this is just for the secureness. It's just, yes, that is how I like it. So this is, what is this? What's this? I believe, yeah, 1.5. This is a 1.5 punch, but you can also use a 1 inch or what you have. Anything what you have, you can use. Even a circle nice cutter or anything. Even a nice image you can cut out. Yes, but I like this. This is what I think. Cool. And then this slides in here. And you always can add some white photo mats in there if you like. But see, this is how it looks like. Nice pull out. Nicely going in here. That's easy. Cool. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, the tag is need to go in. Well, for now we can use a nice one, something like this. But who knows what's in here? What I'm gonna add in here. This one needs to be flattered a bit down. But yeah, that's better. Cool. Isn't that easy? Easy peasy. This is going to be a nice, really easy album. Just how I like it. Cool. Up to the next one.